Daniel and Emily had been married for 6 years. In the beginning, their days were filled with laughter, long conversations, random movie nights, and promises they swore they would never break. But life changed. Daniel's job became heavier. Endless deadlines, late-night emails, unexpected meetings, everything consumed him. Emily began to feel like she was losing her husband piece by piece. One evening, while setting the dinner table, Emily softly said, "You don't talk to me the way you used to." Daniel, exhausted from work, snapped without thinking, "Emily, I'm tired. Maybe we just need some space." That night, for the first time in their marriage, Emily cried herself to sleep, feeling completely invisible. The next morning, the house felt different, quiet, cold, and unfamiliar. Daniel wanted to apologize but didn't know how. Emily wanted him to talk, but pride held her back. Their conversations turned into short sentences. Short sentences turned into silence. At night, Emily sat near the window, wondering, when did we stop being a team? Daniel watched her from a distance, guilt heavy on his heart. Even the house seemed to echo their distance. While cleaning the old storage drawer, Emily found a small envelope covered in dust. Written on it was a line she hadn't seen before, "To my future wife, from Daniel." Her hands trembled as she opened it. Inside was a letter Daniel had written before their marriage, a letter he never gave her. It said, "If I ever make you feel unloved one day, remind me of this moment. I chose you because you understand my silence better than anyone." Emily's eyes filled with tears. She held the letter close to her chest, as if Daniel from the past was comforting her. Daniel stayed late at work again. Rain poured heavily as he drove home, roads slippery, lights blurry. He kept thinking about Emily. Her silence these days hurt more than any argument. Suddenly, a truck appeared out of nowhere and crashed into Daniel's car. Glass shattered. The airbag exploded. Everything went black for a moment. When Daniel opened his eyes, he felt pain, but one thought screamed in his mind. "I need Emily. I need to fix us." With shaking hands, he called Emily. Hearing his broken voice, she rushed out of the house, trembling. When Emily reached him, her eyes filled with fear. She held him tightly, whispering, "Don't ever scare me like that again." And for the first time in months, they both realized how much they needed each other. Days passed. Daniel recovered slowly, and Emily took care of him with complete devotion. But there was something she didn't tell him. Every afternoon, she went to a doctor's clinic quietly. She looked worried, distracted, and scared. Daniel finally asked one night, "Emily, what's going on? You're hiding something from me." Emily froze. Her hands trembled as she held Daniel's hand. She took a deep breath. "I didn't want to tell you, not until I was sure." Emily finally told him. For weeks, she had been feeling dizzy, sick, and tired. The doctor ran multiple tests. Emily feared the worst. Maybe an illness, maybe something serious. Then today, she received the final result. With tears in her eyes, she looked at Daniel and whispered, "Daniel, I'm pregnant." For a long moment, Daniel couldn't speak. Shock, joy, guilt, everything mixed inside him. He held her face gently and said, "I should have been there for you. I'm so sorry, Emily." Emily cried in his arms. Months of distance melted away in one single moment. The next morning, Emily placed the old letter on Daniel's bedside. He read it again, slowly, deeply. His eyes filled with tears. "I forgot my own promise," he said softly, "but I swear I won't forget again." Daniel began coming home early. He cooked for Emily. He accompanied her to doctor's appointments. He talked more. He listened more. Emily, in return, filled the home with warmth again. They rebuilt their relationship, this time stronger than ever. 9 months later, on a quiet winter morning, their baby girl was born. Daniel held her in his arms, his voice breaking as he said, "Her name will be Hope, because she brought us back to each other." Emily smiled, tears shining in her eyes. The final narration. Sometimes love doesn't disappear. It waits patiently for the moment when two hearts finally remember the promise they once made.